Louisiana Beer Reviews, Smuttynose Brewing Company's Finestkind IPA, apparently formerly known as just Smuttynose IPA. Shows a big Airstream camper, an otter, two guys sitting in lawn chairs, which is good to do right now here in this nice dry day, relatively dry, chilly day, but dry. Canned November 23rd, 2020. Late in the evening. Independent craft brewer. This company is from Hampton, New Hampshire, which is close to the ocean in between Interstate 95 and the old US Highway 1. US Highway 1, the old interstate highway. This was sent to me by Craig of New Hampshire. Thank you, Craig, for sending this. Wow, what a treat. Never had any Smuttynose beers. Not sold down here. 6.9% alcohol. Now I saw some really old reviews from like 8-9 years ago, and it might have been 6.5 and 6.6, so they've adjusted it. 76 IBU. North American 2-row malt. Also crisp pale ale malt and C60 malt. They use Magnum bittering hops, Centennial, Santillon, and Simcoe flavoring hops, and Amarillo dry hops. Gets a 92 outstanding on Beer Advocate, a 93 similarly outstanding, they would call that, I guess, and a 94 in the style on Rate Beer, so that's close, those match, and a 73 on Untapped. A lot of times Rate Beer will give something a 90 and overall, but then in the style give it a 70 or worse, or it'd be the opposite. It'd be a 50 overall and a 89 in the style, meaning they don't like the style, so they're saying it's a bad beer. Anyway, that's enough for Rate Beer. Very bright. Well, it's going to become more cloudy, but it's mostly bright right now. Some wispy clouds in the low 50s here. Golden. This is a New England IPA for sure. Now, not the modern New England style IPA, I don't believe. It's translucent, not clear. No, translucent. There's some rather lazy bubbles. The head is medium and, yeah, white, not off-white, just white. No sediment. No sediment. All right. Many beer reviews, video beer reviews. So it's going to take a few days to watch those, I'm sure. But they'll be interesting. Bready, like you say, oh yeah, here we go, white bread crust. Yeah, well, that's what these traditional IPAs smell like. A little fruitiness, a little hop resin, so it smells very mild. Now 6.9, and what did I say, 76 IBUs? Ooh, that's pretty strong. Yeah, and that's the way I like it, robust. There's a lot of bitterness right off the bat. Hoppy, resiny bitterness. And I think it's going to build. Very bready from all the malts, barley malts. That's the grain, barley. So I guess barley bread. Bready, white bread crust. Little sweet, like on the Cyclops scale, it would probably be 4.5 out of 5 hop cones and 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Medium bodied, mostly dry finish. I hear that boat's honking on the river. And I can hear some of the equipment running. You might hear that running and unloading grain or other other commodities. Oh, at the port of southeast Louisiana. Prickly carbonation. I guess the bitterness is built a little bit, but it came out the gate strong, so wasn't much building for it to have, but it's very nice. So, oh yeah, a really good IPA. Does it taste like fruit salad? Ambrosia. No. Is it dank? Dank, man. No, I wouldn't say that. Does it taste like lupulin powder? And I put my finger in it and it's got the powder on it. No, no, no. This is a nice trip back to the good old days. It shows you that the good old days are not dead and gone. All right, no, not totally. It's mostly balanced, though, really. This is the kind of thing I think of when somebody tells me India Pale Ale. I think of this. I think of Lagunitas India Pale Ale, Stone IPA. The old and retired Abita IPA. The old Monkey, I think they reformulated it. I gotta check. The Monkey Fist IPA. Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA. Those type of things. Or what are some other ones that I used to really get into? Well, I can still get into Torpedo, of course. Shipyard IPA. But some people complained about it. They would say, "Oh, I don't like their yeast. It tastes different than the other beers." Well, why? I never could understand why that's like a big problem. Like, well, you want everything to taste the same? Just because it's a little unusual. That Pugsley's 4X IPA from Shipyard. And that foil cap with the twist cap that you can never untwist. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come back to Louisiana, man. Even the ones they sold through Trader Joe's, I think they were called Federal Jack or Federal. Yeah. It was Shipyard, but they had this like an alias name, even their actual like brew pubs in Florida and up in the East Coast. But I think it's Federal Jack IPA that was at Trader Joe's. And that recent one they had over there, the Brewed IPA under the Shipyard alias. Oh yeah, that was a winner. I might have to go back and get some more if I can find it. All right, so I'm gonna score this a 95. 9.5 out of 10, 95 out of 100. Most excellent India Pale Ale from New Hampshire. And I've been to New Hampshire and I liked it. That's the only place I ever went to where I could get a McLobster at McDonald's. McLobster, true story. So I'm gonna say, laissez-les bon temps rouler, let the good times roll. And I'm gonna end this by saying, y'all go to New Hampshire and visit Smuttynose Brewery, established in 1994.